Vikings! Vikings Valhalla is 150 years later from the original Vikings, and the world has changed.
You should hold on. It's about to get rough.
Fans will find a lot of similar things in Valhalla. The historical accuracy, the depth of the characters, the suspense.
They are coming.
But what fascinated me about this Viking story is that we expand the scope of all of that.
If you're not familiar with Vikings, you're going to get an awesome introduction to them pretty quickly.
Where are you from?
Greenland.
The show is built around three characters. Harald Sigurdsson, who wants to be the king of Norway someday. Leif Erikson, who came from Greenland, and his sister, Freydis, Eriksdotter. And the three of them embodied different things about the Viking character.
Because there was a massacre of all the Vikings in England. Harald Sigurdsson brings together this huge Viking army to go and take revenge on the English. But just before that happens, some Greenlanders arrive.
The captain's your boat all the way from Greenland.
My name is Leif. And he figures out that these guys could be useful to him.
Keep an eye on him.
Leif Erikson, he's the son of Erik the Red, and is an outsider in terms of the Viking world at the moment.
Your father killed our brothers.
My father's history has nothing to do with me.
These are not our people.
They are Viking, just like you.
Freydis Eriksdotter is the sister of Leif Erikson. We grew up in this very old, traditional, pagan way.
There are a few today as pure in their beliefs as you.
The Greenlanders are on a mission,
I will not stop until I get my revenge.
but their arrival could jeopardize the invasion of England.
Christians are my true enemy.
And you are mine, pagan.
Within the original series, we saw Christianity being introduced to the pagans. There's definitely a lot more conflict between the two during our show.
That your God is Odin or Christ means nothing to me. Only your courage does.
There's so many characters involved in the shows. You've got the Viking army, you've got the Greenlanders from a world miles away, and you've got the English.
England is facing threats.
Bring me England.
But Emma is always 2 or 3 steps ahead.
King Canute sees straight away that Emma is the brains behind the operation.
What do you intend to do?
Fight.
We're going to see even more fierce women in Vikings Valhalla. So, yeah, prepare yourself. If my people fight to their last breath, they will have earned a seat at Odin's table.
Fans of Vikings are going to be very happy when they see that the core DNA of the show, I mean, great characters, epic scale battles, it's all there.
The action and the writing are feature film quality. It's so thrilling. This is magic.
Who's next? The story I want to tell belongs to a group of friends, the Greenlanders, who came to pay a debt for one, but stayed to save us all.
Freydis.
Jarl, Skarde, Eve, Ulf, and Leif Erikson.
School children know that Leif Erikson was one of the first Europeans to set foot in the North American continent. So the idea of bringing Leif and Freydis to Norway, to Kattegat, to embed them in the Viking story just seemed a very natural place to go.
The Greenlanders come on the eve of the send-off of a huge Viking army. Their arrival could jeopardize the whole thing.
The people of Kattegat are amazed by them. They look a little bit wild.
Leif Erikson, he's the son of Erik the Red. He's been brought up with his sister Freydis in Greenland.
We all grew up in the middle of nowhere, fighting polar bears and hunting our own food with pagan beliefs.
This is no longer a land safe for believers in the old ways.
The Christian Vikings are very focused on absolute conversion to Christianity, or we're going to wipe the old pagans off the map. We're really at that place where the rubber meets the road.
What kind of journey was it?
5 weeks?
In this? I'm impressed.
Then you are easily impressed.
Harald and Freydis share an immediate spark, but Harald certainly differs from the Greenlanders in that he's a Christian and they're pagans. And that's a key conflict at the heart of the relationship between Harald and Freydis.
All religions have flaws, yours and mine.
Where does that leave us?
This is classical kind of element that you can't be together because you're from the different camps. And that takes them down this path of real discovery of new sides to themselves that neither of them thought that they had.
Things that our characters are dealing with are just as relevant today as they were 1,000 years ago.
The Vikings, they had ferocious love for each other and for their family. And I think people identify with that.
There's this sense of true dedication to each other that we know, whatever happens, see you in Valhalla.
This is where we say goodbye on Earth. It is only a quick farewell, as we will hail each other soon in Valhalla.
Valhalla.